So, hello everyone. Let's go into the chat room first. Hello. Wait, I need to... Oh wait, they changed how the client works, right? So the... Let me see how the... How does this look? Seems to be normal. Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome to Shed 18. Enchanted Wilds. Certainly an interesting... it's an interesting start to a set. Yeah. Unreal Engine. My wild duck. One sec. Let me just see where I wanna, like, I think the they changed the interface a little bit, so let me just go into a talkers really quick. And I think I need to check if the scene transition works as well. That one is working. Okay, I just need to make sure that all of the core stuff. Okay, so I believe, yeah, it's currently, that part is not working, so let me fix that. Leak in-game. Why do you not work? Okay, it's too new. Oh, it's because it has to be a game. Oh, it's because it's Unreal, I see. Yeah. So it needs to be a game capture. This one? Is it this one? Wait. Okay. Let's see. This needs to go... Wait, this is the wrong... One sec. I probably should have done this off stream, but yeah. Okay. Let me try. Does this? No, it does realize it here, but yeah. Okay. Hey, one sec. There's a few things I need to fix right now. Okay, yeah, they changed the interface a little bit. They removed the mini-map. I think I want the duck a little bit... Wait, let me see. Where do I want the duck here? I mean, the problem is if we have like this duck, yeah, good luck reading the stats with this duck. Yeah, that kind of like maybe could make it a little bit more to the left. Okay. Let's see. Okay, well, reading stats is gonna be a bit of a pain. Okay, one sec. I still have to fix the Okay, one sec. I have to fix the scene swap because it doesn't recognize it as a League of Legends.exe. What does it recognize this as? TFT.exe? Oh yeah, it's this one here, right? One sec. Okay, let's see if this works. Yes, that does work. Does that work? Yes, that does work. Although the stop recording part is not working. Let's see. Okay, wait, let me see. So if this works and I exit, does this stop it? Okay, I think it's fine. It's actually interesting. The talker doesn't auto-close anymore. Should start the recording, right? Yes. Okay. Okay, so this does start the recording, and if I surrender... You have to lose 3 rounds on talker. Okay, I think it works. Okay. Okay. So for the next 4 weeks, the setup should hopefully work. League client is still relevant until October. After October, like somewhere in October, the League client. But I mean, honestly, the way the technical stuff is going, I wouldn't put my hopes up because we have one buggy mess in front of us. We have one buggy mess in front of us. It's gonna be like 4 weeks PBE for the client as well to fix all the bugs and stuff like that. But yeah. So, TFT set 18. I haven't actually played it a lot. So, something that really sucks is the fact that... Look at this. Like, there's no maps to use. The only maps to use are like the super cheap ones, like the ones that nobody wants to use. There literally has not been, like, not a single good map is enabled right now. That is wild. Oh wait, yeah, you guys can't see this. Let me change the scene one sec. Literally not a single good map is enabled, which is a huge pain because yeah. So one of the problems is that the maps also have like their own music and stuff like this, which was pretty relevant because the bass music could often be quite annoying. Please use Leona Duck at least once. The Inkborn map is fine for me. What is Inkborn? I don't think that's the name of it. But yeah, so that's problem number 1. Problem number 2. Where's my duck? Hello, you can't disable the duck. Now I can't use my duck either. That's great. So yeah, lovely. How many ducks do we have? We're not done yet with the ducks. I can show you the ones that we have right now. So for right now, this is the Spriken duck. This is a Nunu Sasquatch reference. The dango is the rider. So when I'm talking, the dango is like going forward, and when I'm not talking, the dango is hiding again. Then we have Leona Duck. This is a take on Solar and Luna. The gimmick here is that when I'm talking, it's solar, and when I'm not talking, it's lunar. Then we have a Spirit Blossom set. I mean, if I see a set, I kind of have to use him, right? So yeah, this Spirit Blossom set. This is the Teacher Duck. This is a Tribal Draven. This is gonna be...
Did you know that working out with set makes you bigger? I love this encounter.
So yeah, the gimmick with the Tribal Draven is that he's spinning his axe while he's talking. And this is currently the Coven Morgana duck for the for the Lost Streak trade. We're not done yet. We're still missing Rift Beast duck. That one should be the next one, which is it's almost finished, but it's gonna take a few more days. Then there is
leduck.
This Elderwood Fey is still missing. And then there's one more that I haven't actually decided yet. So yeah, there's gonna be 3 more ducks aside from the selection. I think I showed the reference for what the Rift Beast is gonna look like. Maybe I can find it again. I think it was this. This is the reference for Rift Beast Duck. That one's currently a work in progress. So it's gonna be like a blue-red theme holding a crug with a Elder Dragon. So left side is like blue, right side is red. So this is gonna be the Rift Beast Duck. It's gonna be the next one that's done, and yeah. A Kazakh's Rengar Duck. We can probably make a Rengar Duck, sure. We still have 1 costume left to cover. So yeah, that's those are the ducks for this set. Okie dokie. So we got that one covered. Lux, I don't know if I'm gonna do a Lux duck, to be honest. It's a difficult theme with the different traits. Gwen? I don't even think Gwen is in the set, no? Don't remember Gwen being part of the set. No, she's not. Like, Gwen isn't even in the set. Like, what do we want with Gwen? And I mean, come on, you got Leona Duck and Morgana Duck. The Leona Duck is arguably the Gwen Duck of... Oh, you mean like you want a super cursed duck? I think 2 female ducks is already covering that. There is a fiddle skin, yeah. It's like Flora Fatalis or whatever it's called. Pebble. I mean, Pebble is gonna be part of the Rift Beast duck. And our 3D model is stomped. That one's not gonna come back. Oh yeah, also for the people who haven't actually seen all of the new classroom stuff yet, there should be a bunch of stuff for you to try out. A few commands. That's not what I meant. Like, for example, I mean, technically there's a Gwen here, right? There's this Gwen here. So yeah. So the Gwen Duck is still alive, at least in the classroom. I mean, it's something, right? It's something. Rakan Duck, since you're both birds. But yeah. In a super fabulous pose, yeah. The Gwen sing, the dancing 3D Gwen will continue to live. Yeah, we also have some other stuff, like, I think, yeah, we have like the The backflip, yoink. I actually tried to make like backflip off the desk, but that one was a teensy tiny bit annoying. And you can throw stuff, so this is actually kind of interesting how the throw stuff. It's kind of interesting how the throw stuff works, which is that it will be actually randomized, so you can still throw like spatulas, frying pans, and dangles. But kind of like the way it works is that it plays a video file. So you don't know which one of the three, like the three files are being randomized. I could maybe record a few more and then have them more randomized. So it's like not always the exact same throw, but yeah, I can probably do that. Like a few more variations. But yeah, have you seen the interaction with 80 Niddly and Fishbones? It's actually something that was on my to-do list. I did check some deep root stuff. Immediately found a bug, which was, I mean, there's a lot of bugs, but deep root doesn't actually interact with Horizon Focus in the set. And then there is what I wanted to say. Oh yeah, but when I like, so the first thing I checked was like, is there an interaction like Pike in the set? And the only interesting unit was kind of Niddly, maybe the wolf, because, and maybe Rengar, because they have like jumping into the backline stuff, which could cause Deep Root to bug out. But yeah. She doesn't do any damage when she switches target. She just ends jumping back and forth. See, what I want to try is I want to have Deep Root on a Fishbones Niddly and just see what happens. Spriggan is very buggy. Okay, everything is buggy, okay? Literally everything is buggy. This set is one big bug held together by duct tape. But yeah. Thing is, like, I don't even think I'm gonna do a first impressions video for this set, because quite frankly, I don't know, man. Like, the problem with like a first impressions is that I can't ignore the fact that the set is in a absolutely horrific state, right? So either I mention the fact that the set is like incredibly undercooked at the moment as on a technical level. So I can't like exactly ignore it, but it's sort of like, it will also be like so up front and center that it would just be a really negative video. So I don't actually think I want to do a first impressions video for set 18, because see, the issue is like this, right? It's usually like a rhetorical question, like, is this set worth playing? And it's like, obviously, like, yes, it's worth playing. But with set 18, it's like, I mean, you can argue, like, the problem with set 18 is like, you know, like the units, the trades and everything is kind of fun. It brought back some artifacts. Fishbones is more interesting again. So you have all that stuff, which is cool. But on the other hand, you have like, well, that Unreal Engine thing really sucks. So yeah, the swap to Unreal Engine was, I mean, the thing is, like, you can't say it's a mistake yet, because I mean, it's might get fixed. But the next weeks are brutal. I mean, we might have our first answer at the end of August when the set actually releases, right? We might have our answer if swap to Unreal was a mistake or not. But right now on this PBE, man, Unreal is a mess. Like, you can't, like, every single game you play is like, oh, there's 10 new bugs, and your items are disappearing, and I think the stuff maybe that bothers me the most is actually the visuals. Like that, like, it definitely, I'm part of the group that's like, wow, this really looks mobile and not in a good way. I mean, if we just go Tokkas really fast. I think the supply. I mean, here's the thing, right? Riot said they're gonna run they're gonna run set 17 alongside set 18, right? I think they mentioned something like this. And you know what? I don't think they're doing this out of the goodness of their heart. I think they're doing this so they don't get sued. Because if people, like, even I have hundreds of euros of cosmetics that I paid for, and I can't use them. So I kind of have the suspicion that Riot runs set 17 on the client to not get sued. Because, like, if they would release 18 with all the disabled cosmetics, then that's one big lawsuit, right? It's like, oh, I just paid hundreds of euros and just removed everything, you know? So yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm done here. Let's go next.
There's also like something I already mentioned, which kind of bothered me was, so this thing here. Okay, well, I mean, we can probably do this so it looks a bit prettier. As far as I know, I don't think they have the option to hide the HUD anymore, right? Like, you have all of these things here, but, you know, when I do a thumbnail, I usually like zoom in, I remove the HUD, and then I do my thumbnail. Now I have to do this without the HUD being removed. So this is something that actually bothers me. And another thing that really bothered me was, it was a bit too loud as well. Okay, so I think I can show it like here. So normally, like, do you see the problem when you zoom in? When you zoom in, the item icon it actually becomes, the item icon becomes smaller when you zoom in, and that didn't used to be the case. So that one really bothers me because, like, it messes me up with my thumbnails. Because normally I take like a champion, I make sure, like, hey, I make sure everybody here is like on the side, nobody's in the frame of the thumbnail, and then I like zoom into the unit, and now I have the issue that I can't disable the HUD, and the item icons look like super small, so the thumbnails are gonna be like really ugly now. So that's something that actually, it's a small thing, but I mean, it's the small things that are the stuff that pisses you off the most. Yeah, people hate the new health bars, but that is probably one of the easier fixes. I think the best word to say unpolished is probably the best word to say, yes. Because that's what it is unpolished. I mean, I might be one of the few people who actually use hide the HUD and stuff like this. A lot of people, I mean, I feel like some people use splash arts of champions for their thumbnails. Some people use AI. I just pretty much just use the zoom in on the actual game. But yeah. It is definitely... It is a little bit hard to say why it has such a mobile feel to it. Part of it is because I feel like the champions, they're lacking a little bit of an outline, and they have a bit of a blurry feel to them. I mean, here, yeah, but here... But... Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, like, I don't like a lot of the stuff. It's not like that it's unfixable, right? Like, it's really a question of how long will it take to fix. So 18 definitely is gonna go, like, I'm pretty sure 18 will be, will go into the history books, probably as the most buggy set ever. Yeah, there's a delay when you, I think when you level especially. But I think they mentioned that one. Yeah, so it definitely has set 1 vibes. That's the first thing I thought about when everything felt like so unresponsive and stuff. I was like, wow, this really feels like we're back to set 1 beta. You notice the difference that when you like open up a game of set 17, you immediately like see the difference. Like you see the polish in set 17 that you don't see in set 18. I mean, we'll see. I mean, the good news is that at least from what I can tell, if we ignore the technical side, the set seems to be fine, right? Like in terms of units, traits, set mechanic, you know, all the other stuff. In that aspect, it seems to be okay. I do think the change feels rushed as well. Like, this is something I'm trying to understand as well, is like, why did they... So, they clearly can't promise a solid swap to Unreal Engine. That's pretty apparent. So, this kind of opens up the question, like, why did you rush the swap to Unreal? I don't know, Mokraya. I can't answer you any set 18 questions right now because I literally haven't. I've read through the champions like once. League abandoning the launcher and itself changing it. League is not changing engine. League is staying Hextech. They said that. They have said that League is staying Hextech. But yeah, I'm just trying to understand why, like, clearly this is causing a ton of issues to swap to Unreal for 18, which is far from being done. No, League is not doing Unreal. League is staying Hextech. I think what you mean like League Next and stuff like this, but I think that's mainly client-sided. And update the Hextech engine, but League is not swapping to Unreal. But it's weird to me because, like, I mean, anybody can tell you that this set needed, like, from a technical aspect, they probably needed like 3 more months or 4 more months or whatever, just for polish, just on the technical side. Well, the benefits of Unreal are very, like, long-term. I think in short-term, it's just gonna suck. Long-term is they can definitely do a lot more things. Subconducts. Long-term, they can do more things with Unreal. Like, there were a lot of sort of like, they were being held back a lot by limitations from the Hextech engine. Last set flopped so hard they panicked. Okay, so every time somebody says this, they need to stop. They just need to stop, okay? Listen. Decisions in Riot games are done years in advance, okay? Like, people are like, oh, you know, that like, oh, they're doing this because of no. If something is happening on Riot's side, it is like years in advance. And sometimes the timing can line up and sometimes it can't. But Riot isn't doing like a knee-jerk reaction to Unreal Engine because of set 17's performance. It doesn't work like this. Development doesn't work like this. Corporate doesn't work like this. So you always have to if something from Riot gets released, chances are people have been working on this for years. And you know, there was a Reddit post of a guy is like, oh, I'm a QA professional and this set is undercooked and they should swap back to Hextech engine within 1 month. And I'm like, yep, you know what? You actually sound like a QA professional because that's exactly how dumb they are. just swap back in 1 month. That makes perfect sense, you know? Yeah, that's exactly. So, you know what? I actually 100% believe the guy is a QA professional because that's exactly the type of competence I would expect from them. Something behind the scenes. I mean, okay, so there is a swap. Like, I mean, we know that. I think it's the Riot MMO that's being developed on Unreal Engine, so there definitely has been a focus on Unreal and the developer swapping to Unreal or whatever. But the thing is, like, swapping your entire workbase to Unreal when they don't know the engine, I don't know. Short term definitely will be causing a ton of issues. But yeah. Don't know if I was able to test Nyx Assassin with Shard Gen Cloak. 10% HP damage per shard is magic damage, so mobs stop melting at some point. Oh yeah, no, we tested that. We know that it's not true damage. I think only poison was true damage. There's no multiplayer guild run. I mean, Unreal doesn't have to be horrible. It's I mean, what's a good example for Unreal? I don't know. I think Expedition 33 was Unreal, if I'm not wrong. And I mean, people were pretty happy about that one. Looked pretty, performed well. I mean, there's a few examples of Unreal being optimized and looking good and whatnot, right? We won't see the benefits until set 1920. I don't think we'll see benefits in 19. I think the developers themselves said that we should expect the same TFT for 19 and 20, and maybe starting 20 they will go towards stuff that they haven't done before, like 20 earliest. I don't think there will be any experiments on set 19 with Unreal. Lies of P was Unreal, okay. But yeah, for now we're gonna have to live with this. I guess we're just gonna play a few games, see if we can get some tubers. So this is a weird case for me because there was no playtest for set 18. So normally I go into a set with a decent amount of experience and understanding of everything, but this time I actually have no fucking clue. So I'm gonna have to be learning the set on the go and see if I can make anything work. I saw a little bit. I saw like Rift Beast is apparently pretty broken or something like this, so I might play as like a decent amount of Orin because he prints artifacts and maybe we can do something with that. But yeah. Oh, I can't click on the loading screen. That's already 1 minus point. I can't click on any loading screen thingies. That is definitely a big minus point because... Okay. What do we have?
Consider your next move.
Upgrades your starting champion to do stuff. Okay, first things first, get rid of this font. I hate this font. For me, I never understand when you do something like this. I feel like font should be such an easy thing to copy. But I have no idea why you would ever change font. What's up, Dory? I heard Pebbles is kind of broken, so we could maybe start with a Pebbles game before it gets nerfed into the ground. Did they fix Team Planner, or is Team Planner still broken? Okay, it's broken. Great. Okay, I can't upgrade the wolf apparently. If that's a bug? Okay. Can't upgrade the wolf if I have two in my shop and one on the board. Did I need more golds? No, it was... Okay, let's see. Cluttered Mind, Money Hungry. Small Furry Friend. While Spriken is active, gain a second BFF that is 70%. Okay, fine. Then let us go for some Spriken. Get 2 Nunus. Okay. Wait, I kinda have to pull out the Nunu Duck for this one. Okay, Spriken. What is this? Ramos, Trist, Nar, Emblem. And this one is Legendary and Emblem. That's actually kinda tough then. What is Timo? AP Caster. What is this? Right, it's scaling AP Caster again in the same trade. Oh, no, I guess it did work. Maybe I just didn't have the money for it. It needs to be a Spriken unit to be the rider, I see. And what is my current buff? 15 HP, 15 attack speed. Although, wait, they said something about... How do I know? Wait, I guess he's the smaller one? How would you... I assume this is the big Nunu, this is the small Nunu, right? Because I'm kind of trying to figure out which one is the weak Nunu, but... You can mount units with an emblem. They actually only get one component? Gains 3 gold worth of random champions. Sure. Okay, so this is pair, this is pair. How do you play Spriken though? Maybe it's Tristana, Ramos, 3-star, and then they both join the Nunu? It says 50% of the BFZ's ability applies to your Spriken champions. What is... Does it mean the Wild Rumpus thing? Is it role-based? Because that's currently not clear. Carousel. Carousel is back. How do I swap to my own board? The hotkeys aren't working. I guess like this. We only have one crit. Is that first maybe? I guess we can try thieves. Have to restart every game. I don't know. This is like more or less my first real game of this set. Wait, I think I lost. Did my Koboku? Guys, where's my Koboku? There he is. Okay, I lost one Koboku apparently. That's great. How do you make a TFT video that isn't emphasizing bugs? I have no idea. 3D model is gone. How's the new engine feeling? Like a pile of shit, to be honest. Oh, I think, yeah, there seems to be, every Spriken seems to have their own thing. So on tank it's roars, heal the rider for percentage of max health. BFF dance is granting attack damage and ability power for the rest of combat. I assume that's for casters. There might be a different one for auto attackers as well. I feel like combining a Thieves' Claws with the second Spriken is just asking to bug out everything. Need a Tristana. Okay, so Team Planner also doesn't work, so I can't actually... Oh wait, it works if you drag. Oh, okay, that's helpful to know. What in the bird is a mana potion? I think it's too late to... Can we move the mana potion? No, right? Making a new team can fix the issue. Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you. Could be Gnar, but let's take the nesting anvil. Okay, what do we have? Deep-root, Witsend, Mittens, Light Shield. Something that's kind of interesting about Deep-root is that the animation is like way faster. Okay. I guess we just go 7 and we try Ramos 3, Trist 3 or something like that. What's up, Dan? Oh yeah, I could have tried benching for the potion. Good point. Okay, I do kind of understand now how Spriken works though.
Can hold me back.
I mean, assuming Trist is gonna... What is Trist even? Hunter fee. What do we have on the Hunter side? Is there anything in the tier 3 side? I mean, we could try to run a Sivir and then maybe there's a way to include Tribal. Where's Tribal? I guess it's Primal, not Primal. Jagger, Adaptor. Do we have anything from that in Spriken? We don't. This was an Alistar. I just double clicked so fast and with the PBE lag I ended up clicking on it. I mean, Lay, somebody mentioned if maybe a Rengar Kha'Zix rival duck. I mean, I could definitely see a duck that's based around rival trait. Rengar Kha'Zix could be interesting. I find a fun interaction yet. This is more or less my first game of this set. It is too early to tell, my friend. Half Rengar, half Kha'Zix, maybe. I mean, the one way would be that you do while talking, it's one, and then when silent, it's the other. That's one option. But you could also just go full on. One sec. Oh, my Teemo disappeared.
Where's the action?
I think my second Spriken disappeared. Okay, I'm not playing this. Okay. Yeah, Spriken is currently unplayable. Good to know. Okay. Forfeit counter 1. The forfeit counter is officially 1. Yay. Okay, let's try this again and never touch Spriken for the next 2 weeks. Your boy, thank you for the sub in the 4 months. I knew it wasn't happening, but a little bit of me hoped that TFT would come to Linux with the engine upgrade. That's a lot of optimism though. That's a lot of optimism. I've been playing the Guild Run demo. The full release is apparently scheduled for Q1 2027. They brought some artifacts back, Mokraya, which is they brought Mana Zane back, Horizon Focus, Forbidden Idol. They gave Fishbones 2 range again, which is kind of nice. At least there are some changes to artifacts. Yeah, I saw the thing they added to Chonk. It was like in combination with League Classic. But I don't want to play Chonk as a game mode. I just think Chonk is a really bad game mode. I like something like Pengu's Party way more. No, they didn't give it double range, they gave it +2. So it's like kind of like the old Sniper's Focus. Also, they removed Sniper's Focus, but that one I don't really care about because Sniper Focus was kind of dead to me anyway. Without the double range increase. The new set out of 10. Well, right now, first of all, it's too early to like. Who the fuck rates a set after one forfeited game?
Friends forever.
Ask me when the game releases, okay? Ask me when the game releases, and I can give you a little bit more info. But don't ask me after I played one game and forfeited. Music is too loud.
Look at all these lazy trees.
Elderwood Defender. We can try playing some Elderwood, I guess. I don't think Vertical Elderwood was very good, but you can just try it. I mean, Ornn 3 as a like Ornn can give you artifacts. You kind of need Ornn 3, otherwise it's too late. It's Juggernaut. Don't think Lulu's in the set, no. Let's see, Elderwood. You could do like a Zaya 1 reroll maybe together with Rakan. Like a tier 1 reroll. Anybody? I mean, he's Vanguard, right? No thanks. Double Trouble. I heard that there's something called Wait the Verve, which is kind of interesting. All 2-star 1 costs. Camille, Akali, Varus, Leona, Cinderling. That's a pretty quick Cinder 3 if we wanted. This guy's Defender. I was kind of hoping it would be Zaya, Rakan, and Ornn here though. I mean that charm costs like 3 gold. Kind of expensive for early eco. This is physical, right? But is this like... This is just Kraken spamming or something? Where's this guy, Shojin guy? It seems to be more caster than attacker. No, there's an augment called Worth the Wait, and then there's an augment called Wait the Worth. Which would synergize nicely with Double Trouble as well. Could do Adaptive, but I kind of want to do Stone Plate. I don't know. Yeah, I don't even want to do these Cinderlings. I wanted to do Elderwood, but... I mean, keep in mind I'm playing Double Trouble. Playing 2 Orns can be better than playing Orn Leona. So the icons here are so small. They don't take up the frame. No Elderwood units? I wonder how many games I'm gonna lose because I'm hard forcing on 3 for artifacts. Probably too many. But you can't give me a tier 1 unit and can give you an artifact on stage 4. I mean, the ideal setup is to just have like Build-A-Butt Orn. Oh yeah, right, this double 2-star, fair. You know, I saw somebody had a golden destiny augment, and they got solo leveling in stage 3, and then ruined the entire game. I mean, the problem is for Orn to get an artifact, he needs to be 3-star. Orn isn't 3-star, forget about it. It's an increased carousel, isn't it? There's too many units here. The set is coming. I mean, it's 4 weeks PBE cycle. And then it's supposed to release. Which duck should I use? Let's do Draven for now. I don't have an Elderwood duck yet. No, PB is 4 weeks of our own. They can't release this game in 2 weeks. Not possible. Here in this map, the lighting is wrong. This map is like dark mode for some reason. This Draven Duck is like a tribal, primal type theming. Hey, we have 2 Orns, that's great. Loving it. What true, LeBlanc could copy some Orns is actually true. Haven't seen one yet. I heard Warpath is bugged. If somebody forfeits, you get plus 100 and you immediately cash out. Okay, still 0 elder votes, that's great. That's great. Mongaina noped out of here. Wait, why can you forfeit this early? You're not supposed to be able to forfeit in stage 2. Did they change that as well? Am I even gonna win this? Guess it's fine. I don't even want to 3-star this Cinderling thing. Just give me wait, I want I guess I wanted Rakan. Gain a random 2-star.
Watch closely.
Uh,
Go ahead. Try to escape.
I guess Stoneplate isn't... Stoneplate is kind of a bad item in... Stoneplate seems to be a better item for Elderwood considering how many bonus units you have, now that I think about it. Hello, Zuka. You're a fan of Adaptive Helm? Not really. Okay, let's see if we get a useful augment here. Hilfa. Hey, we've got Golden Dragon, that's fine.
You see this cape? I said, God damn, I'm sick.
Okay. With Rakan. Wait, Double Trouble should technically work with 5 Elder, no? I don't think there's a change to Adaptive Helm. It's the same as always. The duck covers the wisps. I guess I can move it more to the right. How are we feeling about the new set so far? Not good.
Nothing can hold me back.
Magic coming at you.
Am I missing a unit again? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Oh no, it's Moguls. Never mind. How come? Because it looks like shit and it plays like shit. Yeah, I forgot about Golden Dragon. We're so far away from Orange 3.
Watch closely.
Okay, it's number 2. Nah, I mean, Stoneblade doesn't make sense with Elderwood. Double Trouble doesn't make sense with Moguls. And the Orange 3 was too late to print an artifact.
Oh my god, that was pain.
Oh no. I mean, well, I'm not having any crashes, Melex. There's still like all the issues with the engine swap though.
Yeah, I think I'm done here. Let's go next.
Hmm. Hmm. I mean, the problem is partly I kind of need to like learn this set a little bit. The items, the units, the comms, etc. This is Lux.
Follow me to
Ah,
victory
great.
and glory.
That's not what I needed. Since when can you get the same emblem? I'm pretty sure that's also... I'm pretty sure that getting the same emblem... Wait, this one is different. What in the world is this? Gain double benefits from Flora Fatalis. What the fuck? What am I? Ah, god. Okay, wait, so if we do this and we do this, what is Flora Fatalis? Harvest enemies on takedown, gain 10 mana, and grant an 8% max health to the lowest health ally. Okay. What was this again? AP when cast. We could go for like an invoker type setup maybe. Might be time for pebbles. Ah, this is brawler, right?
They call me Jolly. They're
Flora Fatalis Timo to scale fast. Wait, can I give him both emblems?
stumbling is how we
Because
learn
the
to
emblems are different? Probably not, right? I don't know what's happening anymore. One Ramos. Let's find out. Okay, this doesn't work, no. But he should get 20 per kill right now, right?
The magic! It calls to me!
Hmm. So it should be 20 mana per kill on pebbles. What does Invoker do again? That's just increased mana region, not increased percentage. I mean, Spellweaver you get AP if your ally cast. Isn't Pebble nerfed? I mean, who cares? Nerf doesn't necessarily mean that. What about these? 4 hex. We don't need more than, I mean, well, 5 rift, maybe 5 rift bees to get pebbles to 3-star. Although 7 could work as well, but we could also do like 3 rift bees and then vertical invoker this. Okay, I'm gonna try something like this. Okay, I didn't actually want to win. Because I took Calculaus. Maybe I shouldn't have taken Calculaus, but I don't know. Does Rift Bees have an Invoker in there? There's an Invoker at Sentinel, so that definitely makes sense. The client is not gonna be new yet. Question is, who would want the who would want these? I mean, I guess this one we could just give to like Timo or something. Definitely want these two. And I guess we want to go a little bit heavier on the Invoker side. Garon, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the 80 months, or almost 80. And Waver, thank you for the sub as well. Could be a red buff for Teemo, although I don't actually know who has anti-heal. So if I play Invoker, I don't actually need Ionic because of Kog'Maw, right? Ugh. Rift Beasts only have single target anti-heal. Yeah, the problem is more like the Invoker side. Kog'Maw has Caustic Trade, which I believe gives you M-Pen.
Hello, trees. Hello, rock. Hello, grass.
Okay, something like this. I mean, do you really want to play Flora Fatalis? I mean, Fiddlesticks would make sense, I suppose, but a Spellweaver. There's no Invoker Spellweaver, right? Yeah, maybe one Fiddle. Well, see ya. It's already going infinite. Oh, almost. Forger would be great. Oh, you want to reforge
Did you know that working
the...
out with Set makes you bigger? I love this encounter.
I guess you want to reforge the weaker one. And then... That one's good? Man, I feel like you're all... Like... This is the second time I haven't seen a single unit I wanted from this charm. Starting to think this charm might be bait. Yeah, I mean, making Teemo permacast would be nice, I suppose. But you actually have to do a takedown, though. I mean, we're still, like, the setup isn't there yet, so chill. This looks so blurry. We don't even have a 2-star Pebbles. We should definitely add Krug to the list, though. What was it? Krug. We do have a Reforger if we want to get rid of the second emblem. Artifacts? Sure. Don't need it anyway. Talisman, silver, gold collector. Talisman has mana regen now, right? I subbed and crashed, rip. Oh. Thank you for the sub, Kuga. How to change the language to English? Change your Windows language. So go to your Windows language setting, make sure that your main language is English, and then you need to like relog, and then it works. As Carpenter, thank you for the sub as well. More artifacts? Sure. Lost a frontline item. Ionic was not a frontline item. Huh. I mean, now we can have some fun with Teemo, I think. Do I just reforge this? But what could I get? I mean, we could also just play it on pebbles, maybe. Okay, I mean, the Teemo could probably go infinite with this setup. Looks good. I don't know what these audio effects are that are happening in the background. Yeah, Teemo looks good and he's like foraging a lot. I think it's supposed to be a wind effect from the map or something.
Hello, trees. Hello, rocks.
Sure.
Hello, grass.
Okay, I mean, I feel like we shouldn't do red. What would be the ultimate item build here? Dawncore, Flora, and then maybe a Jeweled? A Gunblade? Do we have enough damage with Gunblade? He has Gunblade effect. I mean, if we kill somebody, he can heal. So yeah, it's more in our interest to actually heal. Okay, we got a free reroll from that. Teemo AoE is making good use of red buff though. I mean, maybe we should just focus on frontline items for now. The frontline stays alive. Partial Ascension is bugged. What? Bugs in my TFT? I could never. I could never imagine bugs being in my TFT. Spellweaver emblem for... I mean, the problem is that somebody else, like, he profits, he gets... Oh no, wait, what is this? Mana whenever an ally casts. Whenever... I mean, I guess we could try... In concept, sure. Doesn't he hit multiple people? Doesn't really seem to be gaining. It's only one per cast, so that's actually kind of bad. I don't know, seems kind of bad. It's like a jewel, the rubber, or pretty much anything else would seem a lot more useful. No, but Spellweaver is... a Spellweaver needs to cast. No? It's like everybody gets 10 AP, Spellweaver get an additional 10 AP, and Spellweavers get 1 AP whenever Spellweaver casts an ability. Effectively what Timo is doing is he's giving himself 1 ability with every cast. But you have to go all the way to 6 Spellweaver to actually get 2 per cast. I don't know, this seems kind of... And we can keep the emblem just for like the 10 AP on everyone, but not sure about that one.
Hello, rock. Hello, grass.
So this is like 20 mana on kill. And Dawncore does synergize pretty well with that. I just need to figure out the final item there. We could also do Archangel maybe. First 6 times you reroll your shop, the lowest. Plus champion. Okay. Should level here. Here's double Nuno from the augment. Could try looking for invoker emblems here. Coven. Pretty sure Talisman is still a bait. Salut Naja. Gave me Flora again. Classic. Okay, this is gonna be Coven again, right? That's how it goes. That's how this game works. It's always this map here that has the weird audio. Now it's Juggernaut. Ambience. Now emblems should be able to roll everything into everything nowadays. No Sentinel here, no Teemo. I mean, the Spellweaver thing is still 10 ability power for everyone. Yeah, it's Coven again. Any chance for a 3-star here? Or a Sentinel maybe?
Hello, Rock. Hello, Grass.
Put Kog'Maw. We should swap Kog'Maw and the thing, but it's probably also better right now to... I mean, does it really matter? I'm kind of hard losing every fight. This guy's full 3-star. I think I've cycled through the augments so far. It was Flora, Jugger, Coven, Flora, Jugger.
Let me help you grow.
And it's Flora again. Yeah, we're cycling through the exact same stuff over and over. Man. Let me guess, it's gonna be Jugger or Coven, right? Jugger. Okay, well, that thing is working as intended. That's great. So the next one is gonna be Flora or Jugger. I mean, considering we just had Jugga and we have Coven, that means we're gonna get Flora again. If the game is in German, you need to swap your Windows language to English. I had the same issue. It fixed it for me. Can I change it if I reforge it, or is it gonna give me the same thing again? Can I break the cycle? No, I can't. I mean, I can get an Invoker emblem, but I still got the Coven emblem. I don't like, I mean, like I've explained this in the past, but these aren't the bugs that are fun to hunt. This is just annoying. I mean, I've been avoiding set 18 for a reason. Because I know that the state, like, I don't know how people can say that the state of the game is like decent or whatever. This is like, the state of the game is unacceptable in my opinion.
Follow me to
Ah,
victory.
triple emblem again. Great. I feel like I've seen that before. Maybe we can do something with the Exa emblem. Rengar maybe. Go Coven. I mean, I have a Coven ready to go. You can try. Wait, you need double emblem? Ah, is there Lux? Oh, there's a Lux, right? Yeah. It's double emblem or find Lux. Okay. I mean, I didn't expect a polished version either, but... Language fix is to edit a file. Yeah. I mean, it fixed it for me when I just changed the Windows language. What is unacceptable? That literally every game has like 20 bucks in it. There's no maps, there's no little legends. Every game is bugged to infinity. The visuals look like mobile. Like, I don't know, man. Like I said before, like I didn't actually want to, like I don't want to make a first impressions video on the set because it would just literally be so negative, like. Because usually it's a rhetorical question, like, is the set worth playing? But I don't know if I could answer yes. Yeah, I mean, that's why the PB is longer, which means I might check it out when like the game is closer to release, but I feel like in its current state, it's not that great to play. I mean, what do you mean don't know about bugs? It is literally the most bugged TFT since Set 1 beta. It's not even up for debate.
I'm right here. Fear not the sunless sky.
Nara Azir, we don't have those.
They call me Jolly. Yeah, right?
I mean, Kazakhs can get trades from rival anyway, right? I think... Can't Kazakhs get Exa anyway if he has enough stacks? Well, we're about to find out. Takedowns 10. We would need a Camille for Coven. He gets like an upgrade. You can make him Exa, Rapid Fire, Ravager, or Spellweaver. Since we already have an Exa emblem, I assume the next play would be to make him... He's AP as well, right? So he probably needs Edge of Night. We can make Identity Crisis, Kazakhs, maybe. Give him as many trades as possible. Just Coven here.
Tempt a viper.
Spellweaver, Brawler. Dr. Ravager. We will need one Ravager later. Would be nice to have a Camille. What's Camille anyway? She is Ravager. Okay, so our Ravager is gonna be Camille if once we find her. I mean, the thing is like Bexon, it's a question of short term versus long term. Like short term, the engine swap will hurt TFT for sure. Long term, maybe it will have a positive effect. I can't, but I don't think I want to play Rengar here. Would like to play Coven. So Coven is essence per kill, essence per loss. We can just run it for a bit. Does Coven have a brawler in it? Nope. What does Coven have? Hunter, Vanguard, Invoker. The only one that's relevant would be Ravager here for Kha'Zix. I mean, I guess Spellweaver with Cassio. I mean, that's already 2 traits for Kha'Zix, so I guess that's fine. Maybe Cassio 3, Kha'Zix 3, something like that. 3D Duck is gone. Yeah, we get the, like, normally you can get Exa anyway. But since I have the emblem, I can skip that part. Let's see, what did Coven have in the front line? A Vanguard. Brawler here. I mean, I guess the last item is gonna be Hand of Justice. I can't really imagine anything else. Apollo, thank you for the sub. Thank you. Get the Exa last? I mean, I don't know if we're gonna get enough takedowns. At this point, I'm happy if I get a few, if I can even get a few trade upgrades. Yeah, this is Coven Morgana Duck. No, we don't need Jeweled. We get Spell Crit from Exa. Although we do have to find a random Exa to fit in. Late game cannon maybe, but... I keep forgetting I have Prime take the business money, thank you. Pandora, Min-Max, invested. Take Pandora, maybe we can get... Okay, we evolve into Ravager, I think, because we have that one active already. This one gives me Exa. And now... Caitlyn. What else can we do? I mean, I want to get rid of that Leona. For Elise or Mork. I guess we can play that guy for now. Brawler emblem for Fiddle. Okay, let's get rid of the Leona. Sadly, no Kha'Zix pair, so the Kha'Zix still gonna be very undertuned. And yeah, thank you for the Prime multi. I mean, people are saying Rengar was kind of broken instead of Kha'Zix. So he's... Oh yeah, he's a magic tank, true. Doesn't really deal damage. Okay, Kha'Zix pair, Caitlyn, you leave. What is Brawler emblem? Attack, steal 3% of holders max health as magic damage. I mean, that doesn't sound very good for him anyway. Radiant Shojin. I kind of want a Hosh here. Should probably go towards level 7 to try to get 5 Covenant and to have the better tier 3 odds here. Yesterday, items reroll from carousel with Pandora. Oh god. Like set 17 Morgana lifesteal tank. Okay. I mean, Ravager is super important from Kha'Zix. Is that Coven here? What is the Syra Nidalee? I mean, if it rolls anyway, I might as well take the high tier unit. Let's see. Let's see if the Chain West rolls with the BF or not. I actually have Pandora, right? Not sure. It's into here. We could roll the Brawler emblem since that one currently has no real purpose. Coven Lux on 7. I mean, the problem is, as we learned from before, is that we only get 3 emblems right now. So there's no point to keep rolling for long. Inferno. Probably have to gonna roll a bunch on 4-1. Do we have a better Exa here? I feel like all the... I mean, outside of Cannon... I suppose it's Soraka, considering what we have. Soraka / Cannon. Yeah, you know what? Let's just... I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the Radiant items are bugged out as well and they follow the... How do I make this go away? How do I make this go away? Was checking Executioner, right? You pray. Oh, great. Over a unit again. Oh yeah, it's like this, right? Yeah. Invoker. Did Coven have Invoker? Yeah, with Morgana. I'll just keep it. Whatever. We're gonna need that 3-star fast, so we need 1 crit here. Any crits? No. Need to find like Morg Elise. Okay, we got Elise. This frontliner, right? Okay, you have this. What should we do regarding other items? We kind of need some anti here. I mean, maybe Cassio, like Blue Morello Cassio. Could do a double stone plate and move the... I need to move the Coven emblem here. Let's just do this or something. Ah, no. I'm thinking Kazakh 3, maybe there's a little bit of hope here. Okay, like we're stabilizing a little bit.
Failure is an elegant poison.
I mean, until I get cannon for Inferno, it's gonna take a while. Could be useful. I mean, Bronze of Alive. Ah, let's just do Bronze of Alive. Okay, where are we at right now? 4 Kazakhs, 4 Fiddle, 2 Casio, 2 Kate, no Zoraka. Okay, these are some upgrades. No, thank you. Well, I suppose I want Morgana for Invoker instead of Elias. Zoraka, Morgana, but both of them are tier 4. What is threshold for next? Currently we're looking at 30. Looks like it's 10 and 30. That's pretty high. We need to cash out now, I think. Yeah, we need to cash out. I don't know how high. 24 gold value, that's pretty low, no? What do you get for that? An item and 100 HP. Okay, thank you.
The wild calls. Upon all the world. Yet
I mean, somebody mentioned that Coven is kind of tuned towards 7 Coven. What's up, Lynn?
Yeah, I think I'm done here. Let's go next.
Yeah, I was wondering if I should have taken that dash augment to prevent Kazakhs from walking so much.
Your move, leduck.
You can only buy one thing, I see.
fear sharpens every blade.
What in the fuck was that? Do we want to do I think it's... No, we already have... I mean, we have spell over here. What's rapid fire? It's based on auto text though. I mean, obviously we could like go out of Coven stuff, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. People, from what I've heard, is that like Rengar is the useful of the two rivals. Kha'Zix seems to be inting a bit. Kha'Zix jumps too much. Kha'Zix generates, Rengar generates money, yeah. Problem with Invokers just mana regen. Mana regen isn't that valuable of a trade. Compared to like percentage mana gain. Any chances that might be my favorite one? 0.
Ready to surrender yet? Be at peace. You and I are entering now.
They fear me.
Kha'Zix here.
They fear me.
It's so, like, the problem is it's kind of hard to judge the set based on the set mechanics. Because the absolute abysmal state of the engine swap is, like, so much in the foreground. That's my main issue, right? Like, how do you judge the set if the actual game feels like ass to play? Set mechanic is charms. I don't know. I might wait a few more weeks. Hope it looks better then. It's pretty demotivating though to play at the moment. I mean, I'll definitely play it once it releases, but PBE feels pretty disgusting to play for me. But doing 8 weeks of break is kind of rough. What is bad? The font looks like shit, the game is blurry, it's laggy, it's unresponsive. There's a lot of change aversion. Like, there's tons of changes. Like, you have like this, when you're used, like, it's, if you play something for like 5-6 years or whatever, and then something new comes along and it changes like a million things for the verse, and it's just a collection of things that just piss you off. Like, the font pisses me off the most, I think. That thing needs to get changed ASAP. I absolutely hate if a font in a game looks ugly. This is something I have to, like, interact with for multiple hours every day for months. The font is, like, the #1 issue, I would say. If they don't change the font, like, that's actually gonna piss me off. To be fair, I tend to be... So normally what happens is that during the playtest I get really depressed. And then I kind of recover my mental a little bit later. But there wasn't actually a playtest, so... I'm currently in something that I call new set depression, which happens every set. Because like, I mean, like change aversion is kind of a problem. It's usually some things like, if I hear like, okay, we killed like all the artifacts and I just go depressed for like 2 weeks or something. Here, I mean, it's definitely a lot of things. The game itself, like, I mean, like I said, like unit design, trait design, that seems fine, right? It's like, it's more of the same. It's nothing really offensive in that regard. You do constantly get this feeling of you're playing on mobile, though. I think, like, from a gameplay point of view, beside, like... I would say the font annoys me, the lighting looks bad, everything is blurry, the colors are washed out, the animations are floaty. It just like looks... It's like just very, very unpolished, you know? And it just pisses me off. Because like if you go to like the old set or whatever, everything is like very like... The outlines are clear, everything is very crisp and stuff like this. And the thing is like game feeling is important. I don't think 4 weeks is enough to fix this. The real question is, can they fix it for next set? Like, can they fix this shit for the music set? That's the real question. Why are Little Legends not available is because they can't port them over. They have to remake them. Same for the maps. Which means... It's definitely a choice having to remake like 7 years of cosmetics in a few months. I mean, that stuff pisses me off too, by the way. Like, I can't use my Duck Little Legend that I've been using for years. I can't use the maps. I have to use the default map or some shitty maps that I don't want to use. Like, all of this stuff piles up. All of the stuff just piles up. Like the orbs look like shit, but they probably know about that one. I think the orbs was what people were complaining about right away. But especially the one cost orbs look really bad. This does not look pretty. Like, this gray orb here does... I think this is already the improved version, though, if I'm not mistaken. It used to look uglier yesterday. Rupak. No. Also, the fact that I just played 4 games and 3 of them are Triple Emblem games doesn't help.
Sharpens every blade.
You can change the game language by changing your Windows language. I mean, somebody posted that you can change a file somewhere as well, but just change the Windows language and then it should work. I had to do the same. I just changed it from German to English and then it worked. Yeah, the units feel a bit too small and too thin, I agree. I mean, something that bothers me, I mentioned this earlier, if you zoom in, this actually zooms with you. So now, I can't even make proper thumbnails, they look like shit.
Look at all these lazy trees.
The set mechanic is charms. It's like this thing here. I mean, they call it wisps in this set. I mean, the damage chart looks weird. I mean, it's just the font, that's the problem. The font looks shit. The font is too thin. What does Caitlyn do? Every 3 attack headshot.
You lack strategic foresight.
I mean, the set looks old because it's the default map. I usually don't use the default map. Yeah, this set feels very off to me. I'm the type of player that gets heavily I have very large change aversion. I hate if things I like get changed. Like I'm a big change aversion player. So for me, all of these small things, they annoy me like 10 times more than the average player. Ductism. Speaking of which,
You lack strategic.
the VTuber duck is gone. Oh yeah, somebody mentioned you can't do the change scouting anymore. I don't even think I have the hotkey here. What was the hotkey for scouting? 1 and 3, okay. Does it even? Oh yeah, it works. Okay, so somebody showed that if you normally you were able like pick up a unit, scout, and then like change it by pressing space really fast. But now if you scout, it drops the unit. Yeah, this setting menu is just ugh. It's also missing a lot of features. This is PBE. I mean, well, with League, like a new client, yeah, the new League client sucked pretty hard when it arrived. I agree, but still, there's a big difference between client and gameplay. I mean, the new map took a lot of adjusting as well, but I feel like with the new map, you just ended up accepting it at some point. Though, if you check like League Classic, the arguments for the old map are still there, whereas like the champions separate each other. Like the champions are more separated on the original League map, which made it really easy to read skill shots and then like dodge and hit stuff, which was really nice. And the League art style is actually something I heavily prefer to Dota. I hated the blurry art style of Dota 2. This boring, play guild run. I might. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of out of it. Like I still have new set depression. I think I'm still kind of out of it. I don't know. Maybe I'll just wait 2-3 more weeks. Maybe check out the last week of PBE and then get ready for ranked. Like there was two main reasons why I heavily preferred League over Dota. One was the art style, with the League having the heavy outlines and the map separating from the champions, and the other one was the fast turn rate. The slow turn rate from Dota pissed me off immediately to the point that I didn't want to play the game anymore. I think Guild Run is buy to play. Probably like 20 bucks or something if I had to take a guess. I mean, it's kind of like competing with stuff like Slay the Spire. They can't make it too expensive. I'm pretty sure 20 bucks is like the perfect price point for Guild Run. No, I haven't tried Batumon yet. I think I saw Shoko play it, but I used to be a league coach actually, Tanti. I don't think Guild 1 will go PvP, and quite frankly they shouldn't do PvP. PvP comes with so many negatives. Like PvP games don't allow players to be strong. In PvE games, like developers can actually let players be overpowered. And being overpowered is really fun. Great.
Fear sharpens every blade. Fear sharpens every blade.
Look at all these lazy trees.
I mean, we don't know how long it's gonna take for Riot to bring back the Little Legends. They did mention that they know they can't do them all before the set releases. So they said something like they're gonna give you a legend of... They're gonna enable a legend of equal value or something like. if you have like a mythical, like I don't know exactly how it's supposed to work, but I made like an example that if you have like a mythical legend that is not ported over yet, then you have access to other other mythical legends that are ported over, even if you didn't have them. Like something like this. I don't know. I mean, there was a reason why I delayed playing set 18, and you can kind of see it in the stream. I'm not very motivated to play it right now. Four weeks of PBE. It's the reason you're not motivated? Well, I don't know, the game just has a bad feeling to it. Like, the list is so long. Font is ugly, units look thin, looks blurry, lack of feedback, missing sounds. Tons and tons and tons of bugs. Like, it can be something small, like the icons of the augments being too small. The colors feels like washed out. Like it's like a million of these like small things that just add up and just kind of like piss you off. Because like it pisses you off because like why did you make the Unreal swap, right? Not being able to use your little legend, not being able to use your maps, like. And like people are saying it's gonna get fixed, but I don't know how much of it is gonna get fixed. I mean, it's also like rubber banding, you know, rubber banding when you want to level. And it's like 4 weeks is not a lot of time. I mean, for me the question is not are they gonna fix it for release. For me, is the question is are they gonna fix it for set 19. Now the rubber banding has nothing to do with PBE. Now chibis and everything will return, but it's gonna take time. I mentioned this earlier, but like I literally think they're gonna, like they said that they're gonna run set 17 alongside set 18 or something like this. And like I'm pretty sure they have to for legal reasons. Because people bought, like they paid for the cosmetics and they can't use them in set 18. Like I literally paid hundreds of euros for maps that I won't be able to use at the beginning of set 18. And that's really fucked up. Like, what do I do if there's like, if Riot is like, yeah, we're gonna prioritize unbounds because people paid a lot of money. So yeah, good luck for the people who enjoyed the duck bill. The duck bill is gonna be enabled like months from now.
Ready to surrender yet?
I don't know. Like, I mean, it kind of sucks. I already did like a 4-week break, which I didn't want to do, but I'm not really motivated to play TFT right now. There's too many things that piss me off, and if I get pissed off or if I'm bored or whatever, then the stream is just gonna be a really poor. The streaming is gonna be a really poor experience. I'm not saying it will never be fixed, but it's just like the current situation is pissing me off. There's something in the general terms of condition that allows them. I mean, okay, well, maybe they're not gonna get sued, Daedraya, but I can absolutely assure you that players who paid hundreds of euros and then they can't use their stuff, they don't give two shits about your terms of service. They're gonna be mad. Like, hey, I casually dropped 500 euros for maps, you know? You set drops, I can't use them. Oh yeah, it's within our legal right that it works like this, but you think I'm gonna be happy about that? Like, fuck no. I don't know, it's just everything. I don't understand the decision. Like, I don't mind that they want to do an Unreal change or whatever, but I don't understand why it had to be rushed out this way. Why did the Unreal change have to be for set 18? That's the thing I don't understand. This clearly needed more time. I mean, they said it themselves, but this clearly needed more time than 4 weeks to release. I mean, maybe 19 is, maybe 18 is a sacrifice for 19. I don't know. It's possible. I don't know. I mean, lag is like PBE definitely has lag, like that's fairly normal.
You and I will end this now.
Lava fountain! Lava fountain!
Yeah, I might do some guild run later. I'm probably gonna quit the TFT stream here though. I don't know, I don't see myself playing TFT for the next weeks. Like, I do wanna like probably check out the set when it releases, but playing the current state of PBE just really pisses me off. Like, I don't know, like if I come back in like 3 weeks and then like the font looks good and everything is responsive and my chibi and my maps are back and whatnot, then I think everything is gonna be fine, right? Like, but I don't really want to play this current state. I mean, the set seems fine. Like, I have nothing against the core concepts of the set. Just the engine, that's just the engine swap is annoying me. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm done here. Let's go next.
I don't know. I don't like this. Like I explained, I am a player that gets affected by these types of changes more than others. Ah, man. I'm trying to figure out how much time I should give them before I try it again. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I'm thinking 3 weeks. Like play the last PBE week before the set goes live. Because like I think the last week sort of like to get ready for ranked or something. Nah, I'm gonna give them 3 weeks. I'll return with TFT on, let's see, what's release? Release is 26th, right? Okay, so it's like Monday the 17th, maybe somewhere around there. Maybe I'll check out I'll check out TFT again on Monday 17th and see how many improvements there are. But right now I don't want to play those. Good one next now. I'm gonna take a lunch break. I'm way too my mood is way too bad to continue with another game right now, so I'm gonna take like a 2-hour break or so before I boot up a stream again. Because right now I'm just giga depressed. Right now I'm just giga depressed right now about the state of this engine. I don't know. It could also be just new set depression. I don't know. We'll see. Sad to hear. I mean, it's just the problem is like we're like this is like pre-alpha kind of what we have. It really depends how much work can get done in 4 weeks, but the list of things that need to be changed is so long. I mean, like you literally have like core augments and traits not working, units disappearing, items disappearing, etc., etc. All of that stuff has to get fixed, but on the same side, there's so much stuff in the interface that needs to be changed. And then obviously all the cosmetics and stuff like this. I don't know. I mean, I don't mind that they're delaying the set by a month or whatever. It clearly needs the time. Like, The set coming out in like 4 weeks or something, that's fine, right? They need every bit of time to fix this. Because you clearly can't release the set in its current state. That would be a recipe for disaster. It's like, I mean, you kind of can't release it literally because it would crash people's PC and phones. Why? I mean, it's all like the part of the problem is that it's like a long-term, like it's a long-term vision, right? Like, so if you think about, like, I don't know, if you go like, let's say you go 8 months into the future, okay? You go 8 months into the future, it's like, okay, the engine, like all the major stuff is fixed, like the cosmetics are back, the game feeling is good again, right? And it's like, and then they can start cooking more with the actual Unreal Engine and stuff like this. Okay, goodbye. You've been pissing me off the entire thing anyway. Get out of here. It's like if you go 8 months into the future, it's it could be like really positive, right? And then it's like, but the problem is we're not there. We're in the now, and in the now everything is kind of like a clusterfuck, with nothing really working and everything being missing. So, but then again, like, there's always something to understand, which is like, if you play this game as a casual and if you play this game as a content creator or whatever, because like if your entire income is tied to the game, and then the game is in a short, like even a short term, like if the set performs poorly or whatever, like that's a lot of money lost and stuff like this. That stuff bothers me as well. So if like, yeah, I don't know. There's definitely a chance I'm like too negative about this, but I don't know. I think it's probably best to just wait a few more weeks. I think I returned too fast. I knew this would happen. I intentionally didn't play at the beginning of PBE because I knew this would happen. That I would get depressed about the state of things. That's why I held off, but I think I should have held off longer. I think it was my bad. I should have waited a few more weeks. I mean, at this point, I think it's a matter of how much will get fixed. How will the game look like in 4 weeks? I think that's honestly, because right now it's like we can just sort of like guess, you know, how much is gonna get fixed and whatnot, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be touching this until the 17th. So that's like 2.5 weeks, more or less. 2.5 weeks, I'm gonna see how much has changed. Because like the last week of PBE should only be the final polish before the game goes out, so if everything is still missing and feels like shit this close to release, then it's actually a doomer, but we will have to tell by then. should. Yeah, I guess we can't really talk about a normal PBE cycle for this set. I don't know, like, I mean, I guess for some people, I think the issue partly here is that there are players who are more affected by change than others, I think. Same for the viewers here. For some people, they're like, oh, you know, it didn't look that bad, you know, it's like fine. And it's just the type of player you are. Sometimes a small, like, some players like me, we get affected a lot by changes. It's like, especially if you had something you really enjoy. Like, it can be something as simple as the gold. Okay, I'm gonna make a really dumb example, okay? It's gonna be my final example for this very depressive stream. Okay, I'm gonna make a really simple example that just pisses me off. Okay, so we're gonna play. Okay, this doesn't actually make any money. Okay, let's do the next fight. I mean, the combat feels very floaty, which is usually very bad, yes. Okay, but I'm gonna make a really dumb example. I hate this. It looks... I don't know if you can properly see this, but in TFT, and like if you go to like set 17, this has like a really nice golden glow to this. And here it has like this dark shadow washed out color. And it's something as simple as this, like, because you always have the habit of checking your gold, right? And your brain is like, your brain is gonna give you a little dopamine if you see like these golden, if you see like these golden stacks here. You like look to the left and you see like, I got another one of these really nice golden stacks, and your brain gives you like some dopamine. Right now, if I look to the left and I see this thing, my brain doesn't give me dopamine. And it's something... So, and this is the problem, right? Like, and this is... Like, in theory, that's an easy fix if you think about it. It's like, okay, just give it a better golden glow. But the problem is, like, you play the game, and there's like... This is just one of them, right? But you constantly see something like this. You see something as simple as like the golden glow here isn't right. And this is causing change aversion. And for some players, like they can ignore this. There might be some competitive players who just, I don't give a shit how my gold looks. I just want to know if I have 10 gold or not. Right? But like for players like me, this stuff... It's something as simple as this that makes me not want to play. It's that stupid. It's like you look at the gold thing, it's like this doesn't glow right. It's like I don't want to play if my gold doesn't glow right. So yeah, and it's like and now multiply this by like 1,000. Multiply this by like 1,000. It's like, oh, I go here and it's like the number is too thin. Or like stuff like this. Sometimes, I mean, well, sometimes with the audio stuff.
Artifacts have been fine. Artifacts have been really not that big a deal. They have not been the hot story. They're good.
I mean, okay, there are some simple stuffs, which is okay. I'm gonna make another simple example, okay? Okay, this is fine. The audio is the right as well. Okay. This seems fine as well. Okay, I think here it worked, but I think there was... I think sometimes I saw that the... well, I think it was... no, it was here, right? Like, the item not flying to the left. Sometimes it just like straight up appears instead of like flying. Like, this is a simple thing, right? But you're so... if you played something for like years, and you have this expectation of, I have an item, I'm using my remover. And you have this expectations of using the remover causes the item to fly. So it's like you visually understand what is happening. And yeah, so it's like it's these tiny things. And you would be like, you know, just get over it, you know? Or they're gonna fix it. And they might be right. This type of stuff might get fixed before the game goes live. But yeah. I was like, oh, if I look at the sword, when I zoom in, it looks fine. But if I like, there's like something. Is it because it's floating? Something just looks off. Like maybe it's a little bit too blurry, or maybe it's moving too much, or it's just something is wrong about it. The smiley face reminding you of mobile. Right? There's nothing wrong with the smiley face and the emote wheel. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this. It's just you look at it and you the first thought you have is like, oh, I'm playing mobile. Change equals bad. Yeah, I'm just trying I'm just trying to explain that I'm a player who is very sensitive to change. And as a consequence, I get frustrated. Maybe I'll be fine. Like once the set goes out, I might be fine or something like this. But yeah. Yeah, there's this frustrating part. It's like why did you make the change when you needed more time for it? And that's sort of like, yeah, this is like, I don't know. I'm probably being too sensible about it. But yeah. I hope I just explained why something as stupid as the gold not glowing right can piss you off tremendously. I mean, this is the issue, or like this is the problem, right? Like TFT had like so many years of polish now that if you do the engine swap, you lose all of those years of polish, all of these like tiny changes and safeguards and feel-good moments. And your brain is very wired to them. Like the way an orb looks, the way it's supposed to open to sound, etc. Your brain is completely wired to this stuff. We'll see. So yeah, I'm gonna wait 2.5 weeks, check out the PBE, and I'm gonna check out the last week of the PBE and see if things have improved by then. I hope they do. If I return in 2.5 weeks and this gold thing is still not glowing, I'll be mad. that's gonna be my test, okay? I need this gold thing to glow before the set goes live. If this thing stays, I'll be mad. That is my benchmark, correct. This gold thing needs to glow. They have 4 weeks time. We need to be a little bit less sensitive. But yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, to be fair, like, I mean, I queued up. I got 3 triple emblem encounters. My emblem clearly rolled the same 3 emblems over and over and over and over, which was clearly completely bugged out. I took an augment where I got a second Nunu and it kept disappearing my units, so that stuff pissed me off too. Like, don't get me wrong, it's like, it's the little things too, but like, every game feeling like something majorly goes wrong and puts you at a disadvantage. That stuff pissed me off too. Like, you click on it's like, oh, I can't use the Spriken trade because the Spriken units are constantly disappearing off the face of the earth, putting me at a disadvantage. And then you never know what you should avoid or when it gets fixed. You can change the map. And well, all my maps are missing. That's the other thing, right? All my maps are missing. I don't have my panda map. Like the only maps I can use are like these super low tier battle pass maps that I never liked using. I think it's because they might have the same audio or something. Just because every player has the same problem doesn't mean I should be happy about it. Okay. Anyway, I think that was enough depressive talk for today. Can you imagine reactive maps in a state? I'll return to TFT in 2.5 to 3 weeks and see how it looks by then. Maybe all the major stuff is fixed by then. I don't know. Just hope it's gonna be better when the set releases. I mean, Riot already said that we aren't getting all the cosmetics by the time the set releases. It's too much. It's like 7 years worth of cosmetics that they have to redo. It's ridiculous. I think they have to redo, like they can't just port the maps over, right? Like they have to redo all the cosmetics on all the maps, which is a monumental effort for the amount of time they have. So yeah. Pretty crazy, this engine swap. Pretty crazy. Okay, League Classic before then. I tried some League Classic, but I don't think I want to go back into League. I'm like, I played so much League of Legends in my lifetime, and I don't know, it's... Yeah, I'll be back later, Shaco. Nectred had a video about putting League models in Unreal and they immediately break, really? Oh man. I mean, by the way, back in the day, I used to be the Blitzcrank main in Season 3 and stuff. There was in Season 3, there was nothing that I wanted more than Rusty Blitzcrank. It was the one thing I wanted because I couldn't get it. Local sober man trying to get re-addicted to alcohol. Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like with League Classic, right? Like it was like this crazy addiction, this crazy part of your life, but you're like completely over it. And it's like you're asking, like, get back into it. It's like, I don't know, man. It's like it's pretty brutal. I mean, like, it's definitely fun. Like, I have nothing against League Classic. I think the idea is good. I've actually been asking for something like, I remember, like, especially in, like, when I was still playing League, is like, I was like, can't you guys just, like, release Season 3 or something? And we just play Season 3 because it was, like, the peak. 17 is done for a while now. I'm not touching, like, I've done everything I wanted to do in 17. The only thing I haven't managed to do in set 17 was the 3-star Pengu Garen, but since Pengu's Party is gone, I can't achieve that anymore. I mean, I don't know if I would have... I think in a small way, I think I would have actually preferred that they just went with the Vanilla Classic mode. Which is that... I actually really like I really liked how old school RuneScape and World of Warcraft did their classic stuff. I think both of them were pretty good takes on how to do a classic version. It's like, for example, with World of Warcraft, it's like, okay, we make sure that you can, you know, you can do the old art style and stuff like this. They even try, like, they even attempted the spell wedging thing. So they even like sort of like tried to bring back old bugs just so it would feel like authentic and stuff like this. And that was a cool way, like, because like, okay, at least it might not be perfect, but at least like it's within the spirit of things. And like with TFT Revival, something that kind of pisses me off is that it's always modern mechanics instead of like, this is how the set used to be. Which is why I was so jealous of Golden Spatula having a set 8 revival that actually is a snapshot, right? They have set 8 with support items and none of the modern mechanics. I was like, wow, I kind of want to play that. Because that's part of the charm of a revival. It can be, sometimes can be a positive, like set 10 revival was great with modern mechanics, so it doesn't have to be a negative. Set 10 was definitely, the revival of set 10 was way better than the original set 10. Because the new augments and the new items, new artifacts, etc., all of them made they made the set 10 revival way more interesting. But yeah. But I feel like with League Classic, it's like, it's definitely very Frankenstein type of deal, right? Like, there was like, they took the highlights from different seasons and just, you know, threw them all together. Which is fine, I suppose. You can do it like that, but I was like, I'm probably more of like, I'd be the type of person that's like, okay, you do like season 3 and you actually repeat the patch cycle, right? So it's like, okay, you play season 3 first patch, and then in 2 weeks you play the next patch, and then you play the patch after, and then that's when that champion. So I would be like, it's like similar to World of Warcraft, where they did the phases, right? They did it in a bit of an accelerated fashion. So I think they did it in like 1 year instead of 2 years or something. But that was cool, like, you know, like to progress through the different phases of the season. Yeah, I mean, it's fine if this is how they want to do League Classic, it's fine, right? I think I just really like the approach that I mean, RuneScape technically, obviously old school RuneScape has nothing to do with how RuneScape used to be back in the day, but it was cool how RuneScape did it as well. Set 1 with Dragon Immune. That was honestly so funny. You were at a massive disadvantage playing AP comps in set 1 because you couldn't kill the dragon. I mean, the League community is gonna be toxic regardless what you do, it doesn't matter. Ugh. You can't win against the League community, it's like... They're gonna, like, they have the reputation of being the most toxic community ever. If you want to change the language, then change your Windows language, Chazet. Go to the Windows language setting, change it to English, and then relog your computer, and then start TFT, the PBE server. That should change it. It's like because like the TFT, the PBE, it's like it's auto grabbing your default language. I played D Classic with a friend of mine. His mom immediately told him that dinner is ready. I mean, you know what's so funny? When I saw the old Rise, there's actually I don't think I've ever told that story. So I was that was still when I was like at university and whatnot, and back in the day, you woke up in the morning, you logged onto League, you went to university, and when you came back, you were logged in because the queue times were like 7 hours. It was so brutal. And I still remember that this was when I played like Rise in the mid lane and stuff. We're talking like season 2 or something, and there was a guy below me. So I was in a really old house, and he was always annoyed about noise coming from my room, and we could never figure out what it was until at some point I realized. But every time I played Rise, I just smashed my keyboard buttons because you keep resetting all your spells. So it was like bam, 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 bam. And all of those keyboard smashes, they like went onto my desk, and then they went down, and he was in a room below me, and for him it was like boom. It was like boom, 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 boom. So I'm not joking. I stopped playing Rise because of this. I was too afraid, like, because he always came upstairs and like was screaming at me to be quiet and stuff like this because he was like learning or whatever. And like I literally stopped playing mid lane Rise because I couldn't play him without smashing my buttons because you had to press so many buttons because of the cooldown resets. And that's the story how I became a Lux main in mid lane. But yeah, good old times. Just good old times. EO West was so brutal back then, man. The servers were constantly getting fried. It was absolute. It was such a shitfest back then. But it was fun in a way. There's something exciting about servers being overloaded. Like, so many players wanting to play but can't. And then if you get in, it almost has like a exclusivity feeling to it. Like that part was kind of cool. So while it was annoying to be in like queue for 7 hours, you did feel great when you got to play. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it here. Yeah, sorry for the really depressive stream. I really shouldn't have streamed TFT. I kind of knew this would happen. Okay, so plan is I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna like eat something, try to reset my mental. Probably gonna put up a guild run stream in the evening or afternoon. And I think I'll just return to TFT in like 3 weeks or so. And I just hope that I'm feeling better about the new engine. Because right now I just can't see myself playing it. It's just so many things that piss me off about it. I just don't feel motivated to play. So I'll just pick it up once they fix more stuff. They fix like the major bugs and the game is in a more presentable state when we get closer to ranked release. But yeah. Okay, then hope you guys still had a little bit of fun with these stories, and see you later. Bye-bye.